everyone, and welcome to another episode of Kickin with Craig and Gregg, the podcast for children over 40. I'm Gregg.
I'm Craig. And what is going on, everybody? What are we going to be getting into today? I'm thinking about talking about maybe how Sierra Mist lost their name, or maybe what when you go to the grocery store, you see yellow caps instead of red caps, and movies that are turning 40, and maybe so much more. Are you ready to go, Gregg?
Yes, what episode is this? By the way, Austin, it's 27. It is 27.
27.
Damn, man, we're getting somewhere. We're getting
We
somewhere.
can rock it like that.
Well, do you want to go first? Well, I don't understand what Sierra Mist, how they lost their name.
Oh, so this girl, her name was Sierra, but she made it Mist. And so Sierra Mist, the soda company, said, I need you to cease and desist. And she goes, she thought about it, so she did some research on it, and they were about to lose their license for their name. So she said she took it over for Sierra Mist. So now when you guys drink that soda Starry, that's Sierra Mist now.
That's why it got changed to Star.
Yeah.
It's still the same shit, but...
Yeah, but now...
She had like a TikTok. Her TikTok handle was Sierra Mist.
Yes.
They sent her a cease and desist. And
So she looked it up, and they were about to lose their license, so she grabbed it, bought it, and now she's Sierra Mist on her thing.
That's cool.
and that was the birth of Starry.
And that's the birth of Starry. So if you think, when you drink Starry, you're drinking Sierra Mist.
Now, I always thought like Starry was a cheaper version of any other drink.
So did I.
You know, like Starry, that's like...
Like Dr. Plop.
Yeah, or some shit like that. Dr.
Or
Plop.
Poopsie.
Poopsie. Instead of Pepsi.
The RC Cola.
Yeah, man.
Stupid shit like that. So I was watching, I thought that was pretty funny. So I figure I'd let people know about that. So when you're drinking Starry, now you're drinking Sierra Mist.
So,
It's all lemon lime shit anyways.
I was talking today with my coworkers and stuff, and I brought up intrusive thoughts, and they didn't know what it is. Intrusive thoughts. Do you know what they are?
No.
They're thoughts that you have that they're almost involuntary, where like they can even be beyond your values or the way you think about life and stuff like that. Like, for instance, like I think I'm a good guy and stuff like that, but driving down the road the other day, and I seen two beautiful girls walking on the street, and I'm thinking, I hope they got pepper spray on them, because they're kind of
Pretty hot and someone could rape them?
yes, and like
Right.
I should not even be thinking that. Like,
Well, these are things that you keep in check, so you don't become that person.
right, but I did think about it, so that's an intrusive thought.
Okay.
You don't have any other?
The trick is not let the intrusive thoughts win.
Right.
Because everyone has intrusive thoughts, but insane people act on them.
Right.
So you got to be careful.
I'm glad you shared that. Now everyone thinks you're a mental case.
Oh, everyone knows I'm a mental case. But
So seeing as how we're like a week away from Easter, seeing as how we're filming it right now, I was looking into, like, if you go to soda, like Coca-Cola, they got red caps and yellow caps, and I was wondering why, so I had to look it up, and I guess it's kosher for yellow.
really?
Yeah.
So it has
If
a
it's,
religious aspect to
yeah,
it?
if it's yellow, it's kosher.
I noticed some Mountain Dew caps are like orange.
I don't
I don't know if that made a difference.
I just went to the yellow. So that's what I found out about that.
That's kind of weird. That even, you know what? And you don't even consider it. You know what I mean? Like, why is it like that? Like, I would have just not even cared.
My thing is, like, what makes it kosher? Like, is it kosher because it was blessed, or is it kosher because what's in it? I really didn't delve in too much. I just found out why it's yellow. Kind of the same thing with the tabs on your bread. Some are white, some are yellow, some are blue. It's all days of the week.
Is it?
Yeah.
Dude, and no one cares. No one cares.
Unless there's mold on it, then I care.
Oh, yeah. I'll scrape it off.
Or toast it.
Even better.
Toasted penicillin is the shit.
And I noticed that our good friend Chris at your party, my brothers threw a pretty cool Easter party, man. We let the kids go hunting for eggs, but then my brother splashed around a bunch of nips, and everyone had to go searching for nips all around your house. By the way, I found one the other day that no one found.
I put it there. It's like an adult Easter egg hunt, for
Dude, you know who the alcoholics were when they were like, oh, no, the guys can go. I mean, everyone can go looking. I found more girls that went on that search.
Oh yeah, because they want to find the wine bottles that are this big compared to the shots that are this big. But whatever, I don't care. That's what I do it for.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. And you know what? I tell myself every year, like, I'm not looking. And I didn't look, but everyone who found one kept going like this. Greg, you want one? And I'm fucking free falling. That's when you take the nip and go,
Well, we know one person that wasn't there because he had to tend to his wife, but last year, somebody I know got really messed up last year.
oh, he was throwing up all over
the place. What was his name?
I think it was Austin.
It was after I left your house. I didn't puke at your house.
You didn't?
No.
Yeah, you did.
I puked on the way home.
No, you didn't, because I remember you sitting there like this.
I was
going,
sitting like this. I wasn't throwing up, though.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, you puked on the side of a van, though. Oh, yeah.
No, I puked. I didn't puke at your house once. I felt like I was gonna, and then I was like, I gotta go home.
Dude, that's when you're spinning.
Well, because he was doing shots of everything. Yeah. Whatever he saw, he
I was
did.
trading with people.
Yeah, you were.
and smoking weed, the whole thing. Dude, everyone knows. What do? You smoke? No, you smoke before you drink.
Right, you never
But
drink
don't-
before you smoke.
Right, because then all of a sudden everyone's.
You get the spinnies.
Notice that Chris didn't do his famous Irish goodbye. And do you think there's a place in that in life for like, dude, I'm done with this party and I don't feel like saying goodbye to people?
Yeah, I don't either. I'm just like, either one, I'm too drunk, or two, I don't feel like saying goodbye to nobody.
No, blow the clam bake, right?
And then what happened to you? I had to go home. You know?
Right, and you didn't really care, man. What do you want me to fucking just hug it out, man?
But I did see a hat that I want to give to Chris. It says Irish goodbye expert. I like that
because he's the king of it.
He is the king of it. Then I was because have you guys seen any really good movies lately? Because seeing as how we're children over 40, we got a lot of movies that are coming that are 40 years old now.
For instance,
Rocky 4, The Goonies, Cocoon.
I gotta say, hey, you guys!
Karate Kid.
Karate Kid?
1985.
40 years old.
That's how old you motherfuckers are, okay? Just letting you know.
Yeah, they don't make really movies anymore of that. They probably do, but it hit me funny.
I think Rambo, too. Rambo Dos. It's 85. I don't remember.
Did he say you drew first blood in Rambo, and that's where they got first blood?
Yeah.
Yeah. 40 years
You
old.
drew first blood, and then that's when they had the movie First Blood. Right?
Yes. Hey, what are you on 40? What other movies are 40? Get a couple more, just to let you guys know how old you are.
Yeah, put in the comments, man. Something that you really liked. That
The
it was
Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
yeah.
Oh, one time my first wife. One time we went on a date and we wanted to see one movie, but it was sold out. And then The Breakfast Club was playing. And we didn't know anything about it. And then we went there. Really good movie. Really good movie.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. That's right. He went back to 1985.
What'd that guy say? The guy who was the teacher who was watching him for detention. If I have to come back in here, I'm cracking skulls.
Cracking skulls.
That dude's dead.
Yeah. You mess with the bull, you get the horns.
That's some funny shit.
That is funny.
So I was thinking, coming up through the years and stuff like that. Austin, you may be able to get in on this. Have you ever got pulled over, wasted, and got away with a spot check?
No, never had to. I never ended up at a spot check wasted.
You've never been pulled out and did that sobriety test, and then the guy let you go?
No, but I was with my ex-girlfriend at the time, and she got pulled over, and she ended up getting a DUI.
And you were there, and they're asking you, are you okay to drive? You're like, no, I ain't fucking, you ain't doing that to me, man.
I was like, absolutely not.
Because it's almost like they're setting you
Yeah,
up.
I was like, I'll call someone.
Now you can Uber, but back in the 80s, you were like, I guess I'll be walking.
The only time I ever got caught, not caught, but back in the day, we were down, I think it was Ansonia, and I bumped this girl because we were going to go get some drinks with him or whatever. But the cops just saw me bump her, and they, like, 3 of them came out, and they got me out of the car. And then they started doing me a sobriety test, and I said, they wanted me to do this stuff, and I said, I'm too nervous for this. He goes, where were you going? I said, I was going home. He goes, that's right, get out. I said, yes, sir, and I was gone.
Did you go home?
I did go home because I was scared.
I went over that girl's house.
Nah, I was scared. I was like, no.
No way.
Don't get me. Probably the son or the fucking father.
I probably got away with like 5. I can probably realistically say 6 spot checks. I did get a DUI, but I've gotten away more times than I've gotten caught. Because I think most cops just don't want to do the fucking paperwork, right?
Makes sense.
Like, I think you can make it home. Don't hit anyone. Go home right now.
Right.
You know, so.
I never want to be in that predicament.
No?
No. Please, knock on wood, don't happen tonight.
So, we are talking about the power of suggestion.
Right.
Like, I bet that my coworker one time that I can make my other coworker sing a gay song. And he went, no, you can't. No, you can't. I guarantee I can. And he said, go ahead, man. I want to see it. You got to give me a little bit, and you're going to see it. So I would just start working next to him and just start going, na, da, 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 da. Let me hear your body talk. And it didn't take about 5 minutes.
Started whistling.
Let's get physical. And I said, I got him, man, because it's so easy to just be suggestive. Like, if I went like this, let's see if you guys can do it. You ready? What do you hear when I do this? Doom 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 ah, doom 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 ah, doom doom doom.
Stand by me.
Is that what you hear?
Yeah.
I don't hear that.
What do you hear?
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Does he look like me? You know the beginning of that song. Doom doom.
Like me?
Yeah, is he rich like me? Right?
Who sings
doom doom doom. Ah. What?
Who sings it?
The Zombies. I have to tell you, I couldn't. You never did that to anyone. Like, dude, I hate when people start whistling songs. Well, actually, my new favorite song, everyone knows it, is "Messy" by Lola Young, and I'm always singing.
He plays it
incessantly.
Incessantly is the word.
It's a good song, man. But I don't know if you can put my man card on that.
Yeah.
You could?
Nah. Good song's a good song. What are you gonna do?
Right. I'm too messy till I open up my mouth. I don't even know. I'm destroying the words. That's another thing. Fucking people who destroy the words.
You guys got guilty pleasure songs that like you don't let people know you like?
I used to, but now I'm just wide open. I like what I like, man. You're like, I remember one time I was roller skating at Roller Magic, and this song came on. And I was like, oh, I fucking love this song. And it started, went doom 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 doom. What am I doing? Jesse.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's been a good friend of mine. Anyway, the dude looked at me. He's a popular dude. And he goes, that song's gay, man. You're gay. And I remember being embarrassed about it. And I'm like, oh, man, I can't like that song?
I remember Austin used to have a guilty pleasure song.
What was
it?
It
was
Rain and Men.
No, I think it was see, now you got me singing Rain and Men.
Come on.
It's Come
on, let it out. Open the window. Let it out. Come on.
I'm sad. I can't think of the goddamn song. Fuck.
I'll tell you what mine is. It's been for a while.
Right.
But Big Girls Don't Cry by Fergie.
Oh yeah.
I love that song.
Dude, and you know what? It's something about the sentiment of it when it goes, yes, you can hold my hand if you want to, right?
I want to hold
yours too. We are gay, dude. We're totally gay.
God, that song driving me in. I just called you crazy.
Oh, yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
He goes, call me, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, remember? Remember? You did like that
Carly
song.
Rae Jepsen.
Yeah.
Remember, he does-
See?
remember he was up there, call me,
He
maybe.
goes, I love this song.
You remember that? I remember. That's fun. I guess you like what you like, man. If a song hits you, man, and you know what? Don't be embarrassed about any song that you like, man. I don't even care if it's opera or whatever, man. Fucking sing. Just dance.
Just Dance. I love that song too.
Oh, fuck.
I was watching Joe Rogan today, and they was telling me how back in the day after we won World War II, how the Russians and us were real cool, so they gave us a gift, and it was like a shield. It was called, what did I call it?
Wasn't that the presidential emblem?
But it was they call it the
Shield.
shield thing, and they put it in the ambassador of Russia. In the embassy, it was a shield, and they had this thing inside it. And if you went to go sweep it for bugs, you couldn't find it. But across the street, they had a microwave antenna, and they had something in it that can read it. So anytime we were talking, they'd hear all our secrets, and they did that shit for like 7 years.
So you did tell me this story. How'd they find out that it was there?
Because this one guy was just messing around in there, and he was turning stations, and all of a sudden he heard the ambassador talking. He goes, "Is that the embassy room?" And that's how they found it.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
That's kind of pretty solid.
Yeah.
See, there's always someone listening.
God damn right.
What do you think about this, Austin? What do you think it's more worth to a woman if they're really good in bed, guys really good in bed, or if they can cook like a champ?
I think girls prefer if they can cook.
Goddamn right. I think
Really,
so.
man?
Yes. I mean, if you're
Listen to all the toys nowadays.
right. You know what it is, dude? Especially when they're when you're younger, girls want guys who do. But when they get older, dude, most girls want a guy who can cook. They get off on this shit.
Really?
Yeah.
You
My wife
know,
gets turned on when I clean.
look at him go, man.
Dude.
She's like that, going like this. Austin's cleaning. She's like,
It's certain things that you do that girls appreciate, and like, they love you. And if
Non-sexual things that
it's
that,
right,
that
right.
get them off or something.
Yes, it does. Like, I don't care if you're Austin, you're vacuuming. She ain't looking at your ass. She's looking at how you're vacuuming.
Yeah.
It's
He's
crazy.
He's spotless.
He's
I know,
spotless.
she didn't even care about his
Yeah,
ass.
right.
She's
She
like,
goes,
look
look at her go,
look at him
dude.
go.
I've never been so turned on.
Clean, motherfucker, clean.
Now you can clean my booty. That's just funny.
Yeah, that is funny. What else you working with, man?
But I think we talked about it a lot.
All right, man. Well, listen, it's just our Friday kicking it with Craig and Gregg in Austin too.
And Austin too. And I don't care whatever. Like this video, share this video, subscribe.
Give us some comments, man, because we're open to suggestions. We can change some shit. We're going to start doing our podcast outside at Austin's house. Next week, we're going to interview a couple bartenders because we're regulars at a place. We want to hear exactly what they got to say.
Our next week might be 3 weeks from now, but whatever.
Yeah, we'll see how Austin feels, and we're at his whim. But anyway, listen, had a great time, guys.
Peace out.